My name is Chad Gibson. I'm an ex-professional footballer, creative. I'm the brand director for the Brisbane Roar, head of football culture at Rebel Sport,
and just finished an amazing project with the Matildas and the Socceroos for the PFA, documenting their World Cup journey.
I played professionally for 13 years, played it since I was a kid. When I finished football, I wanted to showcase the game in the way I saw it in my head, but had never seen it shown, and football was never shot the way I saw it. Even when I shoot football, I'm not shooting the whole shot. That's never been me, and it's never what I did, because I shot what I saw, and what I saw was, as I said, I really like portraiture, close-up of the legs or the arms or the movement in the game, as I said, the soulful, poetic way of football. It's romantic, and I wanted to capture that. It was like I was still playing, but I'd taken a step back and I was capturing the game as it was being played. So I know when things are happening on the field, or I know the movements of the game having played, so I know where to pick those moments up. But sometimes it's not about the photographer, it's about the connection between the photographer and the person. And I think that's something that comes across in my photography as well. My first impressions of the Fuji X100VI are amazing. It's blown me away. It just all fits into how I shoot. What I love about it is the portability. I can now, say if I have to go to Brisbane to shoot, I shot a campaign, and I can just jet up and take this camera. I need to shoot interviews or features or on-pitch stuff, close-up stuff. I can do it with one camera and just take this and go. One thing I really love is the film simulations. I love old school film, and to have it in a digital framework is just amazing. I'm a fan of the bleach bypass. That's my personal favorite because I've always had a desaturated look. That's just been my thing. But there's one now called Real AACE. I'm liking that at the moment as well. But that, to be able to change mood of wherever I am, determining on light or where I'm shooting, to have those films simulations in the camera to go is amazing. I do love their black and white simulations as well to capture certain things. Because I'm using a camera that's simulating film, I'll slow the shutter speed down to maybe get something that's not perfectly crisp. But there's a beauty in that as well, in the movement that you see. Through those film simulations as well, like one thing that I really love, and if I get my shot right in terms of lighting and things like that, I can literally go JPEG to mobile phone. Like, to have that simplicity of not having to go in, edit, do all the work and push out, to actually just go shoot, dum dum dum, boom, camera, phone, social, like it's amazing. The image quality has blown me away. As I said, it's the 40 megapixel sensor. I'm just amazed at the quality of image that's coming out of this camera. People see it as well, they can't believe it. When you're taking an image and they're like, that's come out of that. I'm like, yeah, you'll rock up and people are like, is that all you're shooting with? And I'm like, yeah, like, I've got this, don't worry about it. I shoot pretty much everything now, from on-pitch to campaign, socials, like whatever I need, I shoot with this. We see it on camera, but take it onto screen or print. It's just, it's really beautiful. Another amazing thing on the camera is the stabilisation. The stills, obviously, with a lot of movement, shooting football, but obviously I shoot video as well. You can't tell the difference a lot of the time. We're crouching down or in angles that are quite awkward, but to have a camera that I can just use with the weight that it is perfect, but also the stabilisation, it's just, it makes my world a lot easier. The size of the camera is really important to me. As I said, just being able to get so close up to my subjects and showcasing a side of them. There's no big lens, there's no big camera. It also lets them drop a barrier as well, because they just see this small camera, and then it's just like I'm having a conversation with them. But in that conversation, I'm taking a photo and getting a side of them that they don't know the photo's there, which is a really nice thing, because you get a side of them that's just really relaxed and their guard is down. It kind of took me back to just not shooting for the sake of shooting. It does cut down time of having to do all that post-processing and editing, but for me, the beauty of it, it's actually made me lift my game again. You're in a digital world, but you still feel like you're in a film world, and it kind of makes you respect the craft. It's made me fall back in love with taking photography again.